Well, Jeff, welcome to my virtual red carpet. I love this outfit. What inspired it?
Thank you. This was actually a prop from a previous episode of the show. I got it for $15 on Amazon. So I don't know if it's real fur. I doubt it, but I wanted to come dressed for the occasion.
Okay. Now, who have been some of your favorite guests on your show?
Favorite guests on my show? Yeah, I'm going to go right ahead and say Casey Neistat. He was one of the coolest guests I've had.
Okay. Probably. Now, who is someone that you wish to have on the show?
Keanu Reeves would be good. Got long hair. Something I'd be interested in diving into. Something maybe we could have some sort of a John Wick fight scene out at the end of it. Maybe I could play him in a younger version of himself, and we could work on some sort of storyline for that. I've been getting real into movies lately, and kind of I've been getting inspired by movies for these Barbershop episodes, which I know doesn't make much sense because it's really just a haircut episode. But we're trying to stay as creative as possible in these times, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's absolutely necessary. Now, how did you learn how to cut hair? Was it something you were always interested in?
I learned on the streets.
Okay.
I was a young boy. I was curious. And I figured it out on my neighborhood friends, my brother, and just whoever would let me practice on them. And we figured it out. And eventually it just became a job, kind of like YouTube for most people.
Now, have you been able to, how has it changed now with the pandemic, with you being able to, you know, still do your show?
It's tricky. You know, we definitely, I don't get to just shoot with any guest. You know, I don't have access to a lot of people. And obviously I shoot with a very small crew. It's really only 2 or 3 guys at max that we're filming with. So I'm able to still make it work, but obviously right now we're back in lockdown. So I'll be figuring it out again, how to do stuff. But I previously just shot a series that I'm doing. It's a weight loss show, something completely different than the Barbershop, but I'm just editing for the next 3 weeks, fortunately.
Okay, now within this pandemic, what is the one biggest lesson you have taken away?
Don't take things for granted, you know, stay positive and try to turn negatives into a positive if you can. You know, there's still stuff to be done. You can reset and figure things out as you guys are over there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And now everybody knows you from the Vlog Squad. So can you tell us a little bit, what is it like to basically find your own voice and create your own space for yourself? And how can you inspire other people to follow their own true identity?
That's a good question. I've always been, well, like you said, everybody knows me from the Vlog Squad. I've never vlogged myself. I've always been jealous of people that were able to bust out a camera and just scream obnoxiously into it as they film themselves in public. I've always been jealous of that. But I had to figure out what works for me, because especially with all my friends that are out vlogging, it's always a fight for content. Everybody has their cameras out, but that wasn't my thing. So I didn't try to fight it. I just, I did what worked for me, and that was cutting hair and just having a conversation with a good old haircut, something I've done for years. So, you know, it took a little time figuring it out, but eventually, you know, well, we're still figuring it out. If you haven't watched, it's, you know, it's a pretty dysfunctional group over there that we have in the Barbershop. So yeah, we're still getting the hang of it.
Well, you know, I think all of us as content creators understand that when you start, just because you start with something, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where you're going to end, and that it is always a learning process, and you are always growing, and you have to be resilient and be flexible and be willing to take on new adventures and new experiences, and being able to be, you know, flexible in that, right? So I think it's amazing the content that you're making, and I think it is amazing that you are nominated. Now, what does it mean to be nominated for a Streamy for you?
It's nice to get some positive recognition. Hopefully this gets me on the radar of some new guests that I could potentially get on there. Hopefully I could get you on there one of these days. That'd be a dream episode.
Listen, I'm coming.
Maybe Robert De Niro, who knows, if he's watching this, maybe he'll come down, get in an episode. Who knows the potential that this has. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. You know, it's been a struggle trying to figure this stuff out. So it's nice to be involved with these big dogs here, you know, at the Streamys.
Yeah, we're doing it big over here. Well, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on your nomination. I wish you much success and good luck.
Thank you. You look great. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.